What's going on, boys? Welcome back. Today we have the FactoryZ YZ250 Moto Foot Brake kit that we're going to be installing on our Surron Lipey. So this is my 2025 pink special edition Surron Lipey. In the last video, we did the Moto handbrake kit. Super crazy difference in braking power compared to stock brakes. We got the big 240 rotor in the back, big boy handbrake kit on, and now we're putting on the Moto Foot Brake kit with a YZ250 Master. Big difference that baby makes right there. Anyways, let's get right into this install. First things first, we got to take off that back wheel. Alrighty, so we popped our axle off, and then I'm just gonna turn the wheel forwards basically, and then pop the chain off by spinning the wheel backwards. Boom. Then slide back, pop our dual caliper bracket off, and slide our wheel down and out. Now we're gonna come over here to our dual caliper bracket and slide the rubber piece into the top like that. Put our pad spacer right here, about like so. Now we're gonna take the post mount that the caliper mounts onto, add a tiny bit of blue Loctite, just like so, and then put that hoe in here. Now you should take a 12mm wrench and tighten this down. I'm just gonna use a socket and my impact. Now we're just gonna take the foot brake caliper and slide it onto the dual caliper bracket, and then put our wheel back on. So there is one important little trick we gotta do when putting our wheel back on, and that is to slide your calipers over the rotor. First, we got the back caliper, and then we'll put the front caliper, and then get your dual caliper bracket to kind of click onto your wheel spacer right there, and then slide the dual caliper bracket onto the little nub on your swing arm. Bada bing, bada boom, axle goes through. Over here on this side, we will slide our chain back onto the sprocket about halfway, chain tensioner block over the axle nut, and then slide the wheel all the way forwards and turn it back to get your chain to pop back on. Boom. And now we just gotta tighten it back down. Alrighty, so next we gotta get up in here and pop off this top shock mount. I'm just gonna take a 6mm Allen key and a hammer. Boom, got that bolt out of there. Then pull that down. So the reason that we popped that bolt out of there is so we could slide the brake line through, just like so. Now we can put that bolt right back. Alrighty boys, so now the last step is just gonna be replacing this stock peg bracket with the foot brake itself. Now that we've got the full peg bracket off the bike, I'm gonna take off the peg mount and the peg itself. So this is an 18, I believe stock is 14. Now we can take our foot brake bracket, put the peg mount on, nut on the back. Now we take the foot brake bracket, and I'll install this top bolt first because the bottom bolt, I gotta take the pin out so we can reach the bolt hole. Then we just gotta remove this pin that holds the lever onto the master cylinder. Move that out of the way, put this bolt in down here. Boom, nice and tight. Now, personally, this is a little bit high for my my pedal to sit. I prefer it to sit kind of low. So I'm gonna play with this over here, kind of get it right to where I want it at. Move it up a little, put the pin in, kind of see. Yeah, that's perfect actually. That's like primed up right there. So I'm gonna take a 12mm wrench and tighten these two nuts back here. Gotta put this little cotter pin through the other pin. Boom, and that is the Moto Foot Brake kit installed on a 2025 Surron Lipey. Super easy install, not a ton of little tips and tricks that you need for it, but that's how you get her done. In the next video, we'll put the front Moto Brake kit onto the pink Lipey. Don't forget, if you want to get one of these kits for yourself, shop FactoryZ, use code ZILLY, and I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace.